Do you know that Drake recently bought a diamond engagement ring necklace worth $12.5 million? And that's just one of the many expensive things he owns. If you ever wondered what other super expensive things he owns, in this video you'll find out the stupidly expensive things owned by Drake. But before we begin, I challenge you to click the subscribe button and activate the notification bell. And you have just 5 seconds for that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it? Let us know in the comment section. Now let's get started. Number 10 is Hermes Collection for the future Mrs. Graham, valued at $382,000. When you think of the name Drake, what's the first thing that crosses your mind? Musician? Definitely. Actor? Of course. But there's one more. The Grammy-winning media mogul has now tacked on something new to his ever-growing list of attributes. It's Hermes Birkin bag collector. The rapper stated that he has a sizable collection of Birkin bags that are neither for him nor his mother, whom he enjoys openly adoring. They are for his future wife. As if the musical prowess and his good looks aren't enough to make you swoon over him, his novel-worthy romance will. Hoarding pricey purses for the future Mrs. Graham in the future. How poetic. Given that these bags average anywhere from $40,000 to $500,000, it's safe to conclude that Drake probably never has to worry about paying water bills every month. Number 9, his bed, valued at $400,000. A good night's sleep is totally priceless, or if you ask Drake, worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, about $400,000 actually, to be more precise. We all want to live the rich and famous life with all the glitz and the glam, but Drake took it to the next level with his Grand Vivitas mattress that would buy a decent house with more than enough change to spare. The handmade masterpiece was easily the most astonishing amenity in Drake's 50,000 square foot mansion in Toronto, as it isn't your run-of-the-mill mattress. The first thing that'll draw your attention to it is the bold black color. Then you'll notice the other specs that are just as impressive as the price. The golden brass highlights and shagreen leather corners. This world's most luxurious bed reportedly weighs half a ton. He said, "I only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry." You don't have to be sorry, Drake. We totally understand. Who wouldn't love a bed they spent $400,000 on? We're going from zero to wow, so hold on. These are the cheapest things on the list. There's more to come. At number 8, a $1 million outfit. Literally, $1 million. Let's face it, Drake's personal style wasn't always noted or script-worthy in this case. However, over the years, his style has evolved. He doesn't always wear expensive streetwear and high-end sneakers like Travis Scott. He also can't pull off neon colors like Tyler, the Creator, and wear anything and get away with it, like A$AP Rocky. Instead, he adopts a more subtle strategy. But subtle is relative. In a special OVO episode of How Much Is Your Outfit series in 2019, Drake's fit, as expected, was by far the most expensive. Peep at the breakdown. $11,000 for a custom Brioni jacket, a turtleneck by Tom Ford valued at $2,000. The price of his matching Tom Ford pants was $1,000, and crocodile shoes by Tom Ford, $15,000. $200,000 for a custom diamond chain, and $750,000 for a Richard Mille RM69 wristwatch. That's apart from the 2 priceless bracelets on his son Adonis and a fan. Drake's outfit cost $979,000 in total. He wasn't just looking like $1 million, he was wearing $1 million. Still on the subject of fashion, we'll talk about the next most expensive fashion item. Number 7, solid gold Jordans, $2 million. Who spends $2 million on a pair of sneakers? Buying a pair of OVO X Air Jordan 10s on eBay would run you $600, but the versions Drizzy unveiled on Instagram are made of solid gold. We did the math. Based on current gold prices, if he had told the truth about their weight, he would have had to spend $1.9 million on these sneakers. That doesn't account for the sum Drake had to pay for Matthew Senna, an artist, to create the gold member-ish J's. Platinum records might be the ultimate prize in the rap game, but make no mistake, gold will always be the precious metal for a king's crown. Guess that's why Drake made the bold move to splurge the cost of a mansion on a single pair of kicks. Number 6, his YOLO estate, valued at $7.7 million. Any rapper as wealthy as Drake would need a residence with enough amenities to satisfy his lifestyle. The 3-acre property does just that. A perfect blend of rustic charm and modern convenience. Quite literally, it's like Drake owns a little Playboy mansion. It has 6 fireplaces for starters, a recording studio, and a walk-in wine cellar with its own tasting room. The true pièce de résistance, however, is that sexy grotto spa cave pool area, since it's surrounded by TVs to watch the big game or enjoy a float-in movie. What could be more Drake? Sadly, he's putting it up for sale. Probably got bored. So if you're looking for a home that feels more like a luxury vacation resort than a house, Drake's got you, fam. With a $22.7 million price tag, the deed to this estate will be in the palm of your hands. Now to something that you're probably more familiar with. His car collection at number 5, valued at $11 million. When most celebrities become famous, they make sure to upgrade from the average ride they've been using for some fancy and impressive new car. But Drake, at the very top of the A-list, decided to go big on cars, and we mean big. Drake's most expensive car is the Devil 16, with a price tag starting upwards of $2 million. Practically all rappers own a Bugatti, and Drake is not excluded from those rappers. So yeah, he holds a Bugatti Veyron. McLaren is just one of his favorite most expensive wheels as well, and then there's the Maybach 62S Landaulet. Really, we can't begin to recount all the road kings in his premium collection. Everyone knows that the Hotline Bling singer owns a luxurious collection of cars. Let's talk about something new, like how he sticks to time. At number 4, his premium watch collection, valued at $12,500,000. Drake does undoubtedly have a fantastic automobile collection that includes anything from a Bugatti Veyron to a steel gray Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, but his absurdly expensive watch collection is where he really shows his mettle. What presents does a man who has everything give himself when he turns 35? A unique, custom Richard Mille, featuring a transparent sapphire crystal back, a tachometer, and a clear crown band decorated in deep midnight blue. Obsessive chronograph collectors on Twitter are speculating that this is worth more than $5 million. His Rolex 18-karat yellow gold day date 36 is another gem. The diamonds thread through the bracelet, and the blue dial is certainly a showstopper. Never has courtside looked more bling. His elegant collection of timepieces reflects his style. He loves diamonds and gems. For Drake, nothing is off limits. Number 3, his chain collection, valued at $14.9 million. Champagne poppy and neck-breaking jewelry are like bread and butter. The guy likes to flex, and the higher the price, the bigger the flex. Or so it goes. And he just made the ultimate rich flex by purchasing a lariat-style natural diamond necklace made of 42 large diamonds, inspired by his failed attempts at proposing. The jaw-dropping necklace took a year and 2 months to make, and the price tag for the chain is almost $13 million. Drake also made heads turn with a 127.5-carat diamond necklace that cost a whopping $1.9 million. From championship rings to million-dollar necklaces, Champagne Poppy is a tour de force of expensive jewelry. But just because he spends a lot doesn't mean you have to, unless it's God's plan or you have loads of money in the grave. Number 2, his Toronto mansion, valued at $100 million. This custom-made mansion is the unintentional star of Drake's viral hit, with each house room grabbing our attention for entirely different reasons. The mansion, built and customized for Drake, cost about $100 million. How? Just how? Well, the musician-turned-real estate guru transformed the 50,000 square foot property he bought in 2015 for $6.7 million using extensive renovations to a mansion worth $100 million. And finally at number 1, Air Drake, valued at $185 million. The rapper has always been traveling in private planes, and over the course of his career he's no stranger to living like a king in the skies. But if you've ever gone flying and had to deal with the depressing and aggravating realities of air travel, then you've dreamed of having your own private jet that could take you around the world. That must have been the case for Drake. Now he can just crawl into the plane in his comfy but still insanely expensive tracksuits and not need to worry about a thing. Air Drake cost a staggering $185 million, but guess what? It was a gift! Can you believe that? The most expensive item that Champagne Papi possesses at the moment is a gift! Huh. So there you have it. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel and make sure to comment which other videos you'd like to see.